Worry is the mind rehearsing a grief that may never come. And still we worry. We dress the future in shadows. We sit in the present, trying to solve storms that haven't yet formed. And in doing so, we miss the sky above us now. Clear, silent, untouched. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Today I escaped anxiety." Or no, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. What if the storm is not in the world, but in the way we're holding it? Imagine this. A bird perched on a branch does not trust the branch. It trusts its wings. So even if the branch snaps, it flies. Why then do we place all our trust in what may change? Other people's approval, outcomes, reputations, even our own thoughts. To worry is to live in exile from the present, to dwell in futures we cannot touch, and forget the breath that carries us through this moment. This now. Seneca warned, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Most of our fear is borrowed. Most of our sorrow is anticipated. We grieve events that have not happened, and often never will. You felt this. The sleepless night, chasing every what if. The tightness in the chest, the endless rehearsals of disaster. And yet, most of what you feared dissolved like mist at dawn. Most of what you braced for never came. So why does the mind cling to worry? Because it believes it's helping. It confuses motion with protection, like a fire alarm that keeps ringing, even when there's no smoke. But you are not your thoughts. You are the one who hears them. And you can choose not to follow every fearful sound. Worry says, prepare for pain. Wisdom says, meet the moment. The Stoics taught that fear loses its grip when we bring our attention to what is ours to command. Our choices, our attitude, our presence, the rest, reputation, riches, tomorrow's weather, another's thoughts. These belong to fortune, and fortune cannot be commanded. So here is a practice. Each morning, whisper to yourself, today, I release what is not mine. Let the wind carry the rest. You don't need to finish every thought. You don't need to wrestle every worry to the ground. Like waves, they rise. Let them rise. Let them pass. Don't build your home in them. There is a kind of peace that arrives when you stop demanding certainty. A quietness not born of ignorance, but of trust. The tree does not worry the winter. It knows. The seasons are not its to manage, and neither are yours. If something must change, it will. If a challenge must arise, it will. You will meet it then, not now. There is no use emptying the vessel of today, just to fill it with worries for a tomorrow you've never met. You don't fight the sea by clenching your fists. You float, you breathe, you move with it. So why not begin again? Begin here. Not in your theories of what may come, but in the life that is here. Worry cannot exist in presence, because worry feeds on what might be, and presence knows only what is. So return to this moment, to this breath, to this body, to this quietness that was never absent, only overlooked. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where the universe needs you to be. And even your worry, even your fear, are part of the unfolding. But they are not your masters. You are not the trembling leaf. You are the tree. You are not the noise. You are the stillness it passes through. To stop worrying is not to close your eyes. It is to open them more fully. Worry comes when we resist what is, when we demand guarantees from a world that offers none. But the Stoics remind us, life does not promise safety, only presence. Epictetus said, some things are up to us, and some are not. In that single sentence is the secret to peace. You cannot calm the storm, but you can calm your mind. You cannot control tomorrow, but you can meet today with clear eyes and an open heart. And this is not detachment. It is deeper engagement, the kind that does not rely on outcomes. Like a musician who plays for the joy of the melody, not for the applause. Like the sun, which rises regardless of who watches. You may ask, but what if everything goes wrong? And the Stoic answers, gently, then you will meet it, as you have met every other moment before, one breath at a time. Do you remember the thing you once thought you couldn't survive? You are still here. The wave came, and you did not drown. You learned to float. So let this truth sink in. You are more resilient than your worry suggests. You are softer than your defenses allow. And in that paradox, you are strong. Worry whispers, you are not ready. Wisdom replies, you were never meant to be ready. You were meant to respond. There's no final preparation, no ultimate shield. Life will come as it comes. But you are not made of glass. You are made of stars and bone and breath. And the same force that carries the planets in their path moves within you now. So here's a small practice. When you notice the tension building, when the what-ifs begin their familiar chorus, pause. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Whisper, I return to this moment. I trust it will be enough. The Stoics did not ask us to be invincible. They asked us to be willing to live without a script, to embrace the unknown not as a threat but as a teacher. So take one step, not 10, not the whole path, just one step, and trust the next will reveal itself. Worry often comes from trying to leap into a future that hasn't arrived. But life is walked, not conquered. The road appears beneath your feet, not ahead of them. Let go of needing all the answers. Let go of solving everything before you begin. The bird does not build the entire sky before it flies. It simply leaps and trusts the air will hold, and so must you. You are not late. You are not missing anything. You are the breath, the moment, the unfolding, and you cannot miss what is already inside you. This is not escape. It is arrival. The mind that stops worrying is not naive. It is free. Free to live, to love, to rest. Free to say yes to now without bargaining for later. And that, dear friend, is the only peace worth having. So stop. Not because everything is certain, but because it never will be. Stop, because worry does not prepare you. Presence does. And presence is always here, waiting, in the quiet between thoughts, in the space between breaths, in the stillness that remains, when you no longer resist the rhythm of things. Let it be. Let life move through you, like wind through trees, like rivers to the sea. You are not the one who must hold the stars in place. You are the one who looks up and marvels, and that is enough.